here we are with the Broadway legend, Tommy Tune. So you're here tonight at the Plaza celebrating the Persian Room Presents.
Yes, and I missed the Persian Room. It was on the wane as I was just arriving. And when you make $90 a week in the chorus on Broadway, that does not afford you a chance to go to the Persian Room. But I would walk around the Plaza and look in the window. I was telling Carol Lawrence, it's a very good description of her act.
That's right.
And that was one of the famous nightclub acts of the time. We all knew about it, but we couldn't afford to go see it.
Is there anything that surprised you in the book that really stood out?
The size of it. That when you see the photographs, you can see the tables and the chairs, and then you see the size of the floor that housed these acts.
When are we going to see your club act?
Yeah, get the Persian Room going again. I need high ceilings.
I'll work on that. And what I love about this is that nothing is really gossipy. It's all first-hand accounts of the people that actually played this room.
Absolutely. It's an oral history told by the people that were here, the folks that actually performed at the Persian Room.
This is very exciting for me because here I am with Maria and Bernardo from West Side Story.
Exactly.
Together again. And neither one of you have aged a bit.
So
So I just want a few bars of the song that you're going to sing on Monday night, and we'll talk about it.
I'm just a Broadway baby.
George and I were tap dancing this afternoon.
She'll do it. I'm doing a little tap in the number.
This is great. I'm taking you to 42nd Street. Doug Denoff told me that you make the best meatballs in the world. So when am I going to get those meatballs?
As soon as my kitchen is finished, you have to come to my dinners hungry, comfortable,
That's what Leroy says.
and ready to laugh.
I'm going to do that. Eve Plumb, who I think you just recently, not too long ago, closed in Mrs. Abigail's Guide to Dating, produced by Ken Davenport.
Yes, Miss Abigail's Guide to Dating, Mating, and Marriage. I played in it for over a year. And then last year and again this year I was lucky enough to do a couple of runs in Love, Loss, and What I Wore, which I really loved.
One of the legends of cabaret, Julie Wilson. I think you put the cab in cabaret.
You are a fabulous entertainer and everybody loves you.
Oh.
And you make it happen, baby.
Well, I love you, Julie.
I love you
So
too.
there's an entire chapter about you in Patty Farmer's book.
I can't believe it.
The incredible, vivacious Marge Champion, who's still going strong. So how did you end up here at the Persian Room the first time?
We just got married in 1947. And we came the next day into town. We did a show with Milton Berle, and we opened 2 nights later at the Persian Room.
What was the story that surprised you the most?
Diane Carroll. She performed here at the Plaza so many times and stayed here at the Plaza that her daughter actually thought it was her home. Fabulous Diane Carroll would actually play softball in the hallways of the Plaza.
I see much success with the book and continue.
Thank you, Richard. And it is for charity. A good portion of the proceeds are going to Child Help, which is a 50-year organization nationally that have been fighting the prevention and treatment of child abuse. So,
And there's a website.
childhelp.org.
Thank you.
Thank you
So much.